Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of my video on reinstalling a broken freeze plug on my Chevy motor. And as you can see, I got back to this after many number of days because I was not very sure about whether I had to remove the water pump to replace the freeze plug. But it so happened that I had to remove the water pump for two reasons. And as you can see here, the water pump has been taken off and um, the ports have been blocked off um, before I could go and fix the problems I had. Contrary to what I believed initially, that this freeze plug here was the cause of the leak, that happened to be partially correct, but I had another problem and I had a major leak on the driver's side of the motor. So this side had a major leak, and because the fluid was being thrown on the harmonic balancer, it was really difficult to figure out uh, where the majority of the leak was happening. So as you can see now, the pump has been taken off. um, all the alternator and the harmonic balancer has been sort of covered up so that all the all the grit and all the fluid doesn't sort of end up ruining these parts of the engine. And what I thought would be very difficult, which is to replace this freeze plug, turned out to be pretty quick and pretty easy. um, all I had to do was take this a, a tiny bolt and sort of put it in here on top of the freeze plug, and a couple of whacks with a hammer sort of did it. So there you have it. The plug is back, but what I thought would be the most easiest part turned out to be pretty boring, and that is to remove the seals or the gasket that I had put in several years ago when I installed the water pump. And that took me close to about an hour to remove all the gasket. And the major problem seemed to have been with the gasket on the driver's side, and I can show you right now where the majority of the damage was and why I had a major leak. And here I have removed the pump, and you can see the original gasket. It's I don't know, it was brand new, and I don't know how it was so damaged and how it was, you know its condition looks pretty bad, and it came out in several pieces. And then as you can see, I didn't want to go back to the auto parts store and get the same old product which I knew would not last. So I made my own gaskets with a gasket maker, and now the pump is ready to go in, and hopefully this will solve the problem. I hope, but I can figure that out only after I reinstall the pump. But the fun part of it is I really don't have to start the engine up to figure that out, because my motor runs, my electric water pump runs off of a separate switch, a manual switch, and is not connected to the main pulley of the engine. So I have to put this pump back, and I have to switch on the relay that actually activates the pump, and then I hope that I don't have any more leaks. I'll see you once I put the pump back, and I hope I have good news. Talk to you later.